The notation, again, is tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. But as we go through some examples, it should start to make more sense. But let's keep going. So let's do some examples now. Although actually, I'm going to let you try some examples. So maybe I should not have started recording. That's all right, I guess. Can always fix it later. But this is our notation. So for this one, I was going to have everyone try. Here for these, I want you to write out the domain and range, the correspondence diagram, okay? And also state if it's a function or not. I mean, it's a relation that you have, but also state if it's a function or not. So how much time do we have? We have like 6 minutes. So maybe take like a minute or two to work on it. Okay, so I'm recording. So again, these are just relations, and I wanted everyone to, determine to find the domain, the range, draw a correspondence diagram, and determine if it's a function or not. Although really you should be able to tell just by looking at these if you have a function or not. So here, if we draw the correspondence diagram, 1 is going to 5, 2 is going to 12, 3 is going to 20. So the relation is assigning 1 to 5, 2 to 12, 3 to 20. And the domain you can easily see is 1, 2, and 3. Whereas the range is 5, 12, and 20. And is this a function? Well, yes, it is. And why is it a function? Well, notice that each of these inputs, as you can see, has a unique output. Each input only has one output, right? 1 only has 5, 2 only has 12, 3 only has 20. Here's the next one. So here we have the correspondence diagram. 5 goes to 9. 5 also goes to 10. 10 goes to 7. 15 goes to 100. So now this relation is assigning it like so. You have 2 arrows coming out of 5. So you have 5 going to 9 and 10. 10 is going to 7. 15 is going to 100. As you can see, the domain here is 5, 10, 15, the first coordinates. The range is 9, 10, 7, and 100. And this is not a function. How do we know that? Well, for one, you have 2 ordered pairs with the same x coordinate, right? You have these 2, 5, 9, 5, 10. And you can also tell from the correspondence diagram, mostly because 5 is assigned to 9, and 5 is also assigned to 10. 5 has 2 outputs, so it's not a function. Finally, here we do have a function. The domain is 2, 12, 4, and 7. The range is 8, 102. This is still a function, though, because, again, 2 and 7 have the same output, but that's fine. Since each input only has one output, only one arrow coming out of it. So this is, in fact, a function. So that's what we get here. Are there any questions about that? Okay, we're going to have to stop here because I think we're out of time. Well, we got like less than a minute. No, now we're out of time. Okay. All right. So